My name is Jamani Smith. So unfortunately, I was a driver, still am. I was driving one of my passengers and was hit. I found out the driver was making it seem like I hit her, which doesn't make sense because if you're hit from the rear, there's no way that you could park your car and come back and hit the person and then park again. But based on how she told the story, she made it seem like I hit her and caused a whole incident. She told the police that. The police believed that. Thankfully, throughout the case, the person that hit me last had a dash cam and it showed exactly what happened. I was not functioning. I thought, I was a wrestler before, so I know what pain is, and I thought, well, I'll be fine. I'll just get up and go to work. There were days I got up and the pain was up and down, and there was no taking this medication or that medication because I had to go to work. So I couldn't be drowsy. Monetary problems. I couldn't get to my other job, and it was getting very frustrating because it's just like, why should I be responsible for something that I didn't do? And then I'm being punished. I'm not making any money. My bills are piling up. And my name is tarnished for something that I didn't do. Something that I literally had no control over. So I was just like, I gotta figure out a way to make this right. One of my old coworkers let me know of the services of Ian Miller Services. So they put me in contact. And from that, we moved forward into knowing the case, getting treatment for the case, and so on and so on. I figured it was gonna fall on me, and there was no way I was gonna go through that, honestly. Life is too hard for you to constantly be going through things that you have no control of. It was kind of my first time going through anything like this, so I didn't know what to expect, but I know that from what our conversation that he's about business. So I figured if he says he's about business, he's gonna be about business. But he was. One-stop shop. They help you with what you need. They provide you with information as needed, meaning they don't overload you, but they let you know how to process things because it's very emotional. Believe it or not, it's very traumatic. So they made it not necessarily effortless, but smooth. It was a smooth transition between the time of my accident to the time I got treatment, to the time the case started, to the time all the processes were going through. They made it smooth, made it easy. They were able to get me a good amount of funds to be able to pay for the therapy, insurance, all that. And also, because of the working situation, rent was backed up. And guess what helped me pay? That helped me pay for my rent. That helped me pay for other necessities that I had to push back because of not being working anymore, not having a vehicle to work anymore, not having the assurance that if the first job that I have, if I have low hours, I can go. I couldn't do that anymore. So the monies that I did get from the case, I was able to put some money back in my account, pay for some bills that were backed up, and be able to clear, not all, but some, to help me start over again and be able to push past the bump in the road, literal bump in the road, and move forward. What advice I would give? First of all, make sure you have a good insurance company. Very important. This is Florida or whatever state you're represented. You need insurance. Know who's in your corner. There's a lot of companies out there. There's a lot of lawyer groups that they call you. They're not supposed to call you. But the Miller Group, they respect your time. What they say they're going to do, they're going to do. They're going to fight, they're going to fight. And they need you to be as responsible as they are. They're going to do their good job, regardless of what the client is doing. They're going to do their job. They just make it easy. They make the transition more smooth. And they're not begging you to use their services. They're letting you know what they offer. And if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. It's just that dry. Just clear cut. That's all for me.